started banging out the HobbyPlus Cr. Got a few things down here. Okay, so I found out that I needed a few more parts. This is the transmission build. I didn't film it, you know, there's no, I have problems with stuff like this. The gears inside the gearbox were quite tricky. No instructions, obviously, but it does work. I've tested it out on the 24. Let me show you here. It's got some good deep reduction. I think this is going to work out pretty well. This is only a 30 motor, but it does have a pretty decent reduction on the gears. So, alright, so I just got it hooked into my SCX24 ESC there, just to show you. You might be able to see it on camera here, maybe. Alright, so alright, check it out. Barely on the throttle. So that should, you know, translate to a decent reduction. At least that's what I'm hoping. So we're gonna give that a shot. See how well that does. And if not, you know, I have other options too. I've got more of those 50 motors that I like coming in. Parts are kind of hard to get a hold of right now, so I decided to go ahead and use a 30. I don't know how long those 50s are going to take. I have to get them from Banggood. I have pretty good luck with them. You know, they're one of my favorite sites to go to, but you know, I'm still waiting on quite a few pieces that I didn't realize I needed. For one, this one here has a plate on the bottom. I thought it was in one of these other kits. It's not. So I actually ordered that from A-Main, so it should be here quicker, because I didn't want to wait too long for it. Then I did get my axle assemblies done. These come in a kit like so. Here's one that I've just kind of opened up because I was going to show everybody what it was all about. Just get one of these out of here real quick. All you get with this is just the housing pieces. You still need, in this case, you still need the axles and the gears and everything else inside. Well, I bought a gear kit. It was a complete gear kit, and I thought that was the best way to go because I got it from Asian Tees for like $2 or $3. Let me see. Let's see if I can find some of this stuff here so I can show you. Okay, here's the gear set. Transmission gear set, and there's the number on it, and just in case you might be interested in doing one like this yourself. That's the number for it. Here is the drive shaft kit set. And the transmission gearbox and axle set. I got it marked 24 because I'm also building a 16. Well, whenever I decide to finish it up. Then I had, this is the front assembly. You have to buy these spindles separately. So the number for that one is that right there. Can you see that? I guess you can. That's basically the only one they have on there. And then the main drive shaft and axle hub. That's the numbers on that one as well. So I don't know any other way to kind of put it up there for you to see. So that's why I kind of just showed the numbers and stuff here. I've seen some other people do that, and you know, I've followed it myself on a couple other builds that I was doing. So I figured maybe it'll help somebody else out, especially since I haven't seen them do a build like this one before. Most of my stuff is, you know, fairly custom, so you won't see a lot of stuff that I'm doing. So I have a lot of pieces left to go. I did buy a complete vehicle screw kit. And again, I don't even have $40 in this truck. I really don't. I was missing a few pieces, but the reason I did it this way is because I caught a lot of this stuff on sale for like each one of these packs I was catching for like $1 or $2. That's why I decided to build it in the first place. There's a great website called asiantees.com. I think it's ATEES.com or something like that. They constantly have sales. Yes, they're Chinese and you got to wait for it to come over and all that jazz, but it'll be worth your wait. Trust me, especially if you can catch them on sale. So here's a ball stud and pin set. All this stuff still has to go on here. Complete vehicle link set. And it comes with the links, you know, pretty much any size you want. And they're basically the RGT links. It's what it looks like to me. I think the sizes even match up. Body and bumper post set. You get your body and bumper post. And of course, now this one, being what it is, I would expect it to be $4 or $5 at the least. I actually got this one on sale for 75 cents. This is the chassis set. The rails. I mean, you know, nothing special or whatever, but it's just, it's amazing to me how much all this stuff costs. Complete vehicle gear set. Right there. And as you can see, I got one more, whatever gear that is there, the ring gear or whatever for inside the axle. And then I bought a complete bushing set. I was going to go with bearings, but on a 24 scale, I'm okay using bushings, especially for now. Maybe I'll upgrade later. But there's a set for that. It comes with, you know, pretty much everything you would need for the truck. But yeah, that's kind of where I am. These little pieces took me, I'm ashamed to say, about 45 minutes. But my big, you know, hands and everything else is kind of getting in the way. And, you know, they're tiny parts, so, you know, keep that in mind. These are the tires. Now, again, I 3D print my own. Here is a typical rim that I 3D print. And as you can see, it's not the greatest thing in the world. Get some flashlight on here so you can actually see it a little bit better. As you can see, it doesn't print the greatest in the world. But this one here is actually functional. You can put the hex on it on the other side. It looks like crap, but it does work. Now, I only printed one of these because I did not like the way this was coming out, and I'm not going to use something like this. You know, here's my other 3D printed one. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I can print a whole lot better than what this one turned out. So I'm not going to use something that's, you know, complete crap. But I did keep it for a test wheel because I wanted to show a couple different things. So when it prints in the front here, you can see like in the center hole, there's all this junk there to clean out. I didn't do it on this one here. I just kind of wanted to use it as a showpiece. But to show you how easy this is. Now these, again, you can 3D print these. You can buy these on Shapeways. You can buy whatever ones you want, RC 4-wheel drive, whatever. You can also buy a, there's a beadlock type, I don't remember what it is now, rim. I actually had one. I don't think I have it anymore, but I did have one that would go for these. And I think they sold on the same site. But, you know, the rims, they fit these. And it ends up being a tire like that. You know, kind of small, you know, but for the 24s, they're usually not that bad. Now my 3D printed truck, I didn't want them that small on there because it's got a different, you know, profile and everything else. So, but most of the other trucks it works fine on. Besides the SAX24, that one, I'm kind of with the version 2 on that one. I kind of want bigger tires. But these tires were $1. I didn't write it on this one. I think it's $1.75. There's your tires. and they're soft. They're, you know, they're really nice compound. This is a difference that a lot of people don't realize. I didn't realize until I started building this. This is the 24. You know, it has the axles and stuff, the thread and everything. Should be the same as the SX 24. Now, the CR16 version, the one step higher, 16 scale or whatever, has these. And if you look at the axles themselves, these little plastic pieces, they're like a hexagon. They only fit certain things. So again, like this wheel, it'll fit on this wheel here. Perfect. But it's got that hexagon kind of pattern right there. Looks like an Allen key or whatever. I'm not big on showing a lot of, like, you know, the intricate ins and outs of, you know, how to build this axle. It's fairly simple. Anybody has any questions, feel free to get a hold of me. You know, I'm very open to helping anybody out. I have no problems with that at all. So this is a piece of a drive shaft. I just stuck it on there to kind of get the nub out. And this is the housing right here. Then you got the cap spindles or whatever hell that goes over on the outside. And you got a screw that tightens them up. You got 4 screws on the housing here. And inside there is the axle, 2 bushings, and the ring gear, spindle gear, or whatever they call it, output drive, whatever it's called. The other side of this. So it's very, very simple. Again, guys, if anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Comment below. I'm always available. This is kind of like a passion for me, so it's kind of why I have a hard time doing build videos. I know they're important, but for me, it's somewhat boring. So hopefully I put together something halfway decent for you, because I really am trying to kind of show a little bit about what I'm doing. You're never going to see like the meticulous parts from me, because I just think it's just very mundane. I'll leave that to somebody else that can really spice it up. I don't like doing it in my videos. So again, hopefully I'm giving you something that you can, you know, hopefully use. The part numbers and stuff like that I know are kind of important. And so far this little guy is turning out really nice. So I'm looking forward to adding this to my fleet and giving it a run on the course. That's going to be kind of like what I'm going to be doing here soon. I want to run everything through, get some times, do some time trials, that kind of stuff. Maybe add on to the course. And then of course we got some other stuff in the backpack area to get to too. Got some more builds going, so got a lot of stuff going. Getting pretty busy at work and everything. So this is kind of where we're at right now. And I want to get, you know, this part done so we can, you know, have a decent fleet with the 24s. So unfortunately this is going to be a 2-part video. Hopefully in the next one I'll get everything done to where we can actually do a little bit of a running video with it as well. So just bear with me, and like I said, hopefully this gives somebody a little bit of help. And if you guys ever get stuck on anything like this, or even the bigger stuff, just, you know, send me an email, comment on one of my videos. I have no problem. I've got a huge following on Instagram and TikTok, so find me on there as well. You know, there's plenty of ways to get a hold of me, so just let me know what you're stuck on. I'd be more than happy to help. Thanks, guys. And once again, I hope you enjoyed the video. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we also have the raffle / giveaway. I still haven't figured out exactly how I want to do that yet, but we're getting closer on the 3D printed chassis. So stay tuned for that, and make sure you're subscribed, because you have to be subscribed to be eligible. Thank you. Have a good one.